Okay. All right. All right. Tell me, when did your whole problem start?
My symptoms started probably about 5 to 6 years ago when I was diagnosed with perimenopause.
Tell me, what was your life like before, when you were diagnosed with that?
My life before was frustrating. I had a lot of the symptoms. I had a lot of night sweats. I had definitely mood changes, appetite changes. Definitely sleep was an issue. And I would say probably my mood, I tended to be a little bit more down than up.
What kind of things were you unable to, well, back up. Again, they're not going to hear me. What was most frustrating about it, and what were you unable to do?
I think the most frustrating, or I should say the biggest challenges for me, number one, how to overcome the night sweats. I mean, at any given time, I could go from 0 to 150 degrees. I think two, being tired all the time and sluggish, and then also not being able to effectively manage my mood swings.
What was your biggest fear or concern?
In terms, can we start over? You're going to edit that out. Okay. My biggest fear or concern, I didn't really have too many. I think I was just wondering because it is something that is being implanted in your body, and you just never know how your body's going to receive to a foreign object. Outside of that, I was just willing to try anything.
And what was your biggest fear or concern with regards to these symptoms before you learned about it? What was your biggest fear or concern regarding those symptoms and all that stuff you were going through?
My biggest fear and concern regarding my symptoms, actually, I'll start over. My biggest fear and or concern with regards to my symptoms for perimenopause is my doctor had told me I could strap on my seatbelt. It could be a good decade plus of those symptoms, which I guess I looked at it long term, like, how am I going to go through this? I mean, at any given time, my mood can change. I'm tired all the time. So I wasn't too excited to go through another decade of those symptoms.
Perfect. How'd you first hear about us?
Well, I heard about Lifetime Health and Wellness because they're actually one of my clients. So I'm one of their vendors, and I got to work with Dr. Shenning and meet Dr. Tim. And in our conversations, I don't know what else to say.
No, that was fine.
We just say I'm a vendor.
That's fine.
Just cut it
I'll
out,
cut
yeah.
that. I'll stop it there. So, how do you feel now after coming to our clinic? How do you feel now? How much better do you feel percentage-wise?
How do I feel now? I feel fantastic. After I had the treatment, I would say within the first week, I noticed an immediate change in my energy level. I was much happier. I think my husband made a few comments that I tend to have less Tourette's episodes, which I think is a very positive thing for anybody's marriage. I think that the biggest win through this whole process is I don't have those perimenopausal symptoms that I was having. The night sweats, the moods, the fatigue. My cycle wasn't regulated. It is now regulated. And I would have to say it's also helped me from a weight perspective. I've definitely seen a change in my body, so that's been an amazing positive. So I think on average, I'm probably 90% to where I used to be before all of these symptoms began. So I'm pretty excited.
Would you recommend our clinic to others suffering from a similar problem?
I would highly recommend Lifetime Health and Wellness for anyone, especially my age, who is going through perimenopause. What we don't understand is we all start to lose hormones. And this has been life-changing for me. I've had one treatment. I can't wait for my next, and I'm going to be a lifelong customer.
And then I'll finish it by saying my name is, I'm a whatever say whatever you are. Say, so my name is, I am A, and then a couple things you love to do. I didn't ask you about this. So like, for instance, I love to boat and travel. I love to whatever. So, okay, my name is, I'm a blank, and I love to blank and blank, and I'm a patient at Lifetime of Lamars.
My name is Michelle Pasquini. I'm a business owner. I love to golf, ski, skate, and I am a lifetime patient of Lifetime Health and Wellness.
That was perfect. Awesome.